The Appalachian Trail is a continuous footpath that is more or less 2,200 miles long. A lot of us add 8.5 miles to that total by starting at Amicalola Falls State Park. This is called the Approach Trail. And this includes 604 steps to the top of the falls and then some mileage to actually get to Springer Mountain, which is the southern terminus. You'll recognize some of these cities along the way. The Appalachian Trail goes through 14 states. Sometimes it's in the woods, sometimes it's along a road, sometimes it goes right through the middle of towns. There is enough altitude gain and loss to equal climbing Mount Everest 16 times. This trail actually was thought of by Benton MacKaye 100 years ago, and his initial thought was it would just be used by people in towns close to the trail. Earl Schaefer, back in 1948, hiked the entire trail. At that time, it was 2,050 miles long. But all of us want to get to the northern terminus, which is Mount Katahdin. Mount Katahdin is in Baxter State Park, way up in Maine. That is the goal. I'm celebrating today. I'm down to double digits. Only 99 days until I move from this to this. This year, the Appalachian Trail is 2,194.3 miles, and I'm expecting to do this between 5 and 7 months, and so 6 months, hopefully by the end of September I'll be finished. The only deadlines that I have for myself is to be across the Kennebec River by the end of September, and then to summit Mount Katahdin by the 15th of October, and even earlier if I find that the weather is going to be too bad, because they will close Baxter Peak. Most of the nights I will be staying in this tent, but I do have the option, if there's room, to staying in shelters, to go into a hostel, or go into town, and as I resupply I can spend the night in a hotel. Everything that I will need for this 6-month trek I'll be carrying on my back in my pack, and in a future video I'll show you exactly what I am carrying, but it all has to fit either in or on this right here. The way we're going to keep track of making sure that we're on track is by white blazes. They are painted on the trees every so often, or on rocks if there are no trees around. And so I will also be using the AWOL guide and an app, used to be called Guthooks, and now it's called Far Out. So sometimes I kid myself about not being able to find my way out of a paper sack, but this is going to be 2,200 miles, and I will depend on all of these resources that I have and other folks on the trail and the Lord himself. So it'll be a great trip. If you would like to keep up with my progress, then please hit the subscribe button, and you can even hit the little bell if you'd like to know when I post a new video. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you. I'm going to end the video with a few photos that I've taken the few times that I have been on the AT. Some of them were taken before I even knew that I was going to be hiking the AT. I hope you enjoy them.